just got off the bus. It's 5 to 11. That's the first hill I've got to head up. Start going uphill. Look at Blencathra. Just stopped for a quick bit of water and a breakfast bar. So there's Threlkeld down there, and that's Clough Head up there, and that's the steep route up. I'm not going that way, I'm going to go the easy way up round the back. Cheats. It's lovely kicked in steps to take me up to the top. I'm about halfway up Clough Head. It's been just over an hour since I got off the bus. It's down, you just about see down there, Threlkeld. Come all the way up here. Just on the steep section. It's pretty fucking steep. The summit's up there somewhere. There's Keswick down there. There's Skiddaw. And the clouds just clearing off Blencathra. And there's Threlkeld just beneath Blencathra where I came from. And that's the summit of Clough Head over there. Okay, done Clough Head. Now on to Scafell Pike, which is that little outcrop there. And then up to Little Dodd, ironically named. Could this be any more Lord of the Rings? Having my second breakfast bar on Weathertop. Well, slightly missed the easy path up to Great Dodd. I'm going to just kind of follow that nice gentle ridge up, but I've ended up on this one, which is up the steep side. So Great Dodd is somewhere up there. Alright, on top of Great Dodd with some sheep. So there's Blencathra in the distance, the far distance. The nearest one is Clough Head, which I came up earlier. Came along that ridge up over here. And in the distance you can see Helvellyn and Striding Edge and Swirl Edge, and that's where we're heading, following this whole ridge all the way along. Better get to it. Oh, it's so cool. Spitfires flying over Helvellyn. Just crossed over Styx Pass down in the background. Heading up beside, I don't know if you can see it in the background, the little ski lift. You can go skiing in the Lake District. It's one tiny little button lift, but when the conditions are right, you can come skiing here. So I just had a chat with a mountain cyclist and told him where I was intending to camp tonight, and he said, well, that would be a breezy one, which I think in Scottish means very, very stormy. So I might rethink where I'm going to camp, but we'll see. It might be alright. He's probably just hamming it up. Anyway, I'm going to get to the top of here and have some lunch. Top of there. Mighty Helvellyn. There it is. That's Swirl Edge, which is the ridge in front, and then just behind you can see Striding Edge, and the sun might just be coming out. Today's getting better and better. That's my route up round the easy way. That's Swirl Edge along there, which is one of the harder routes, but I'm taking the easy route. So that easy route was fucking exhausting. That was probably the hardest part of the whole day, especially with a very, very heavy pack. But approaching the summit of Helvellyn. That's where I've come from, somewhere in the distance. Summit of Helvellyn. The sun's out. It's pretty nice up here, but we've got to carry on down that way. On the road again. I have just spotted the spot that I was going to, or maybe still am, going to potentially camp at tonight. Problem is, it's only 3:45 and it's literally there. It's that plateau. If I camp there, which would have some epic views, just means I'm going to be sat up there for quite a while. The other issue is I'm running out of water, and unless I can find somewhere to replenish water up here, I'm probably going to have to go on down to my second potential camp spot, which is further down in the valley next to a little lake. But we'll head over to the first one and have a look at it. Literally no water to be had anywhere. I think it's plan B. Head over there and then drop down to the little lake for the night, or tarn as they call it in the Lake District. The last bit of uphill for today, and then it's all downhill. Whew. God, look at that view. Heading down to Grisdale Tarn, where I'm going to camp for the night. Hills have gone really quiet. All the crowds on Helvellyn all disappeared. Giving my feet a soak in Grisdale Tarn. Got a few neighbours. Got a couple of campers over there. Got one there. I think I bagsy the best spot. I got the beach. I think there's another one over there somewhere. It's pretty popular here, but I definitely got the best spot. Having a little whiskey and boiling the kettle for a cup of soup, because that's what you do when you get into camp. You have a cup of soup. On the menu tonight is puttanesca. So I've got some sun-dried tomato pesto with capers and olives stuffed in the top.
penne, tin of tuna, loads of parmesan, and a bottle of Santamilion 2019, which is quite nice. It's a bit cold though. Find a way to heat it up. Loving my new Trangia though. It's pretty good. Right, here's a quick tour. Kitchen, pasta boiling, got food over here. Over here is filtering water from the tarn because it's pretty grimy. And then inside, got like clothes and stuff, my bed. There's the library. There's power, radio if I get bored. It's pretty cosy. It's my little light. I think I've probably got the best setup here. This is really good. It's 8:46. Had my dinner. It's got pretty dark. There's a sort of sound of people chatting around the tarn. Somewhere behind me, there's a couple taking photographs. Over that way, there's a group of 3 Geordie lads just, chatting. And then way over the other side of the tarn, you can't really see, there's some more chatting going on. It's quite a busy night. I mean, it is Saturday. But yeah, probably gonna have a really early night. Not really anything else to do. I've definitely had better Santamilions. Very misty morning. Well, grey, not misty. Low clouds. The sun's out over there though. Better get coffee on. Just brewing up some coffee before packing up. It's chilly, so I had to put a hat on. Okay, finished with coffee. Now I'm going to pack up. Okay, all packed up. Gonna head off. Bye-bye, Grisdale Tarn. Heading down from Grisdale Tarn, which was up there behind me, towards Grasmere, which is down there at the bottom of the valley. And then from there, I'm going to get a bus up the valley into Keswick to resupply, get another bottle of wine, get some more food, think about dinner tonight, and then head towards Scafell Pike, which is what I'm going to do later. Cool little waterfall. It's 10 to 8. It's got a real sort of sleepy Sunday morning feel about the hills today. It's really quiet and calm. What do you want, sheepy? So I'm in Keswick. Gonna go to the supermarket, get some new food and some more water that isn't from a lake, and then catch a bus up to Seatoller and start heading up to Scafell Pike. Off the bus, heading for Styhead Pass, which is up there somewhere. So I did some looking at my health data this morning, and yesterday I walked 17 miles, but I also climbed 341 floors, which is the equivalent of walking up the stairwell of the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, 3 times with a 20 kilo pack. So I'm sort of feeling it a bit today. My knees are aching a little. So today's going to be a less strenuous day. It should only be 9 miles, and not quite so much altitude gain, even though I'm going up the highest peak in the Lake District. But I went a bit crazy in the fancy supermarket in Keswick, and I can definitely feel the weight in the rucksack. It's a lot heavier today than it was yesterday. But, you know, it's all right. The sun's out and we're heading up into the high western fells of the Lake District. It's going to be a great day. Those guys got it right. I've just come from down the valley, and this rocky path is exhausting. Having to really concentrate on where I'm putting my feet, because I've got such a heavy pack, it would be really easy to roll an ankle or slip or something. So I've basically been looking at my feet for the past hour. But I'm having a break. It's really nice and sunny, but I've got to keep on going up. I've just taken a Nurofen. I've got a sore left elbow developing. It could be a trapped nerve, but I think it's most likely the impact of using trekking poles, which obviously my elbow's not used to. But if it is, I'm going to keep using the trekking poles because they're definitely taking a lot of weight off of my knees. So hopefully the Nurofen will kick in a bit and I'll be all right. It's not too bad. Just had a baby bell as well. And look at that, same view. Pretty epic. That's where we're going. Styhead Tarn. It's Great Gable and Scafell Pike is up around the back. And my route comes across and round the other way. So it's just come past Styhead Tarn down there, which is a potential campsite for tonight. There's lots of flat spots. Approaching the fork where one path called the corridor route goes off there and zigzags its way up around the side. And normally in good weather it's easy to do, but there's one section that's called the bad step, which involves like a little 10-foot down climb over a rock face, and it's absolutely fine, but you don't want to do it in bad weather or with a heavy pack. So I'm not going to take that route. I'm going to take the easy route up around the back, past another potential camping spot, which is Sprinkling Tarn. So let's get going. I think the Nurofin's kicked in. Sprinkling Tarn, other potential camping spot. It's quite exposed up here, but I'll have a look around. It might be somewhere quite nice. I'm gonna stop here for lunch though. That last bit up from Sprinkling Tarn was pretty hardcore. Now I've got like a nice easy path. I don't think it's going to be too much harder now. Fingers crossed. Great, another steep section. This bit is mental. There's no path or anything, it's just boulders. But we're getting close. There it is, Scafell Pike, right in the distance. See if I can get there by 3. So the path is pretty indistinguishable up here. They have these little piles of rocks called cairns. Not like Cairns Bargain Basement. C-A-I-R-N-S. And they mark the easiest route through. Pretty useful. That's a steep route to the top. It's just so steep and it's just squeezed, so you keep slipping. It's hard with a 20-kilo rucksack. Last steep climb up from there. It's pretty hairy. Basically, just this, at a 45-degree angle. Very, very exposed. Pretty fucking fun. Summit, Scafell Pike. For me, it's tough. Back down at Styhead Tarn, where I'm going to camp for the night. Now this dude with the green tent got the spot that I wanted. So I might go over the other side, but I'll have a look when we get down there. Jesus, I practically ran down from Scafell Pike to make sure I got a good spot. I think I have. I'm gonna set up here. Got a little beach right next to the tarn. Pretty epic views. And close to the path in the morning so I can get down and catch my bus. I might go for a swim in a bit. I'm so hot. Just went for a really refreshing dip and set up my tent. Still a bit of organising to do. Gonna have a beer in a minute, and then maybe some snacks, and then think about dinner. Pretty cool up here. A Lake District beer and some salty snacks. See Sunday evening in. Potatoes boiling. Tonight is a 2012 Cru Bourgeois Medoc It's absolute delicious. Far better than last night's wine. And rump steak cooked in this Le Pike garlic butter. It was the smallest butter that the shop had. Saved me buying garlic as well. And some broccoli. Always salt your potatoes. Very important. Perfectly cooked. Just seen a stag do go past on the way to the summit of Scafell Pike, which is from here took me 3 hours. It's 20 past. It's 7:30 now. I'm half expecting to hear the mountain rescue people go past at midnight. Good luck to them.
An RAF spokesperson said the incident was being investigated. Football, England have secured a comfortable win against Andorra at Wembley in their latest World Cup qualifier. The final result was 4-0. There was also victory for Wales. They beat Belarus 3-2. Gareth Bale scored a hat-trick. BBC News.
No sign of the stag do, but I'm having pudding, whiskey and Maltesers. And Deborah Meaden is on the radio from Dragon's Den. So just left Styhead Tarn, where I camped. It was a very rainy and windy night at Styhead Tarn, but it's alright. So I looked at my health data again, and I don't know where I thought I was only going to do 9 miles from. Yesterday came from. Somehow I ended up doing over 18. I somehow severely miscalculated that. But my elbow's feeling alright, knees feeling alright. Pack is considerably lighter. No more booze, no more food. It's all gone. So I'm now gonna head down the valley to Seatoller, get the bus back to Keswick, get a bus from Keswick to Penrith, and then train home. And that's it. Been an epic couple of days. Highly recommend the Lake District.